everyone, it's Essen SPIEL 2017 and we are here with Creativity Hub, and I'm not going to say who I'm with just yet because something horrible is about to happen. We are playing Blank, the game where you get to write your own rules and play in a hectic party fun game. And now horribleness is going to happen. Az is here.
The game hasn't officially started yet, so I'm not going to enforce this rule.
Oh, he's not going to enforce it on me just yet. You're too nice, Michael.
Bless you, sir, bless you.
And of course I'm with Ben.
Hello.
Michael, do you want to give us a brief overview of what Blank is and why I'm so nervous?
Certainly. So Blank is the super quick, extremely easy to learn game where you are trying to get rid of cards from your hand. If you've played something like Uno, you will know how to play this game. However, it comes with a twist. The idea is there are always going to be 3 permanently in-play rule cards that will bend the game ever so slightly in different directions. So, for example, our demo game we've got here, anytime an odd number card is played, the previous player is going to have to name the color of the played card.
Here's an example.
So this is what they look like.
Here's another example. Some of the cards.
So there's another one there. They're not all orange.
Yeah, they're not all orange. There you go.
Sorted. So on top of that, and this is one you were worried about, if a player says another player's name, the player who said the name has to draw 2 cards.
That's exactly why I was worried from the get-go. I didn't even want to do an intro because I don't want to draw cards.
It's okay. Our game ain't started yet. I'm not going to be a cruel boy. On top of this, if a 1 is played, all players must take their hand and put it on the draw pile immediately. So last person to do that will have to draw a card.
And the goal is to get rid of all of our cards.
Yeah. And anytime you screw up, you have to take a penalty. And a penalty is, surprise, taking another card.
And how do you win getting rid of all your cards, and what do you then get?
Then you get the glory of victory, which is, of course, worth its weight in gold. But on top of that, you also get to make a permanent change to the game. So that can be either taking one of the game cards and writing a game effect on it, and game effects trigger when they are the top card of the discard pile, or you write a brand new rule card, which has, again, a permanent effect on play. And if you write a new rule card, it's always going to be introduced into your next game.
And to start with, there's an entire deck full of these rule cards, so we're only playing with 3 at random. So you're going to have a different game every time, and then every time after that, you're going to have a more and more different game.
And every game is going to evolve in its own way. Every single copy of this game is going to be completely different. So my version of the game is probably going to be completely different to your one. So mine might be filled with trivia things like, oh, please name a city in Germany. So I would say, oh, Essen, and you might say...
Dusseldorf.
Perfect, because that's the airport you came into. But your one might be filled with dexterity stuff. So it might be when a 5 is played, everybody has to run around the table. Last person to sit down has to draw a card.
I think Michael's making a joke because he knows I don't do a lot of running. Shall we get playing?
Let's do this thing. So we'll start up the deck. We'll stick those at the bottom. We're going to kick off with the orange one. All of the cards. So there are 6 different sets of cards, all numbered 1 to 6. So 6 different colours. But because we wanted to be very considerate of as many people as possible, we made sure that the colorblind element has been completely sorted. So if you're colorblind, you can still play this game, despite the fact that it is very heavily sort of color-based, which is all good. So at the minute we have an orange 1 in play. The most handsome player, I've decided, will go first.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Oh yeah, man, Sexy Furious.
Sexy Furious, there we go, okay.
To play a card, all you need to do is, if you have a 1, you could play it on here. If you have an orange card, you could play it on here. Or if you have a bunch of 1s or a bunch of oranges. You can't mix and match though. So you couldn't put like down a 1 and an orange card. You have to make a decision of one thing.
What are you thinking, Ben?
Okay, so I'm going to go with...
I just realised I've only got 5 cards because I put things on there, so I'm going to draw 2 more. There you go. So
Should start with 7.
everybody starts off with
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to go with 2 oranges, so boom.
Okay, and a nice little guy on it. Okay. So
you'll see that half the cards have illustrations on them. So these are to sort of inspire people to come up with weird and wonderful rules for their copies of the game. Of course, half the cards are also completely blank, hence the name of the game, and you can draw your own pictures. It doesn't matter if you're bad at art, though.
So this has a person on it with their right hand up, but we could go ahead and write a rule on that at some point that says you must put your left hand up just to mess with people.
Yes. So if that card was on top of the thing, you could say for the next round, everybody has to play with their left hand.
Oh, I love this already. Okay, so I'm going to look at my hand very quickly. And I'm going to play, because it's a 5 orange, I'm going to play a 5.
Okay. So I don't have any 5s in my hand.
Pink, 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 pink.
The rules is an odd card is played, the previous player must name the color of the card that was played. Well done, Ben.
Excellent. Sorry, pick up 2 cards because you just said his name.
No! I can't hold them all on the mic.
So I am going to play a pink 6 onto there, so that doesn't trigger any of the rules.
Okay, okay. Cool, go.
What's that say?
So now this is a special card. This has a game effect on it, and I'm going to have to take my phone out because...
So I'll read it. So you now have 2 minutes to finish the game. Players with the fewest cards wins. This is not conducive to showing people at home, but let's just try it. We might go into speed mode here.
So I will set a timer, and it's already set for 2 minutes, as you can see on the clock there. So we now have 2 minutes to play the game. Go.
Oh no, okay, here we go. Very aptly, I'm going to play a bunch of pink cards, and that one has a camera on top of it.
Okay, so that is okay. I am going to play a blue 6 from my hand.
I'm going to go with a green 6.
No, I'm struggling.
Minute 40 left.
I'm going to go with a purple
Plenty
6.
of time. All right, so I'm going to play that card there.
I'm going to go...
What is played? Ultra.
No!
None of you noticed!
Yeah.
So you get a card.
And I have to say purple.
Excellent, and you did, so you don't get the penalty.
Oh my goodness, okay.
Okay.
Duh.
Purple.
That's the one.
No, just don't let him off, Michael.
To be nice. So I don't have a card that I can play, so I have to take a card from here. And if you have a card that you could potentially play, you can't do it. You have to. If you draw it, you cannot play it. As you can see, I'm stalling for time because I want you to.
No, come on, go. Okay, I'm going to play a red 5 card eruption. Every other player draws 2 cards.
No, worst. And on top of that,
Don't tell him, Michael. You missed it. Come on, man, you missed it.
I'll draw a card.
and I still don't have anything I can play, so I'm going to go again.
A red or a 5, Ben? Just a red or a 5? Oh.
Purple.
Nice one.
Oh, well done.
Also, you draw 2 cards because you said.
No, I didn't say someone's name. That was on camera, was it? What's time is left?
Oh, no, you need to do a thing.
You meant it's green.
Oh,
It's green.
green.
Card. No, it's not your turn.
And you played out of
It's
time.
not my turn.
So you take that back.
Oh,
and you
God.
draw a card as a penalty. And I will play a card. There you
Oh
go.
man, I'm doing
now
so.
it's your turn.
I'm so bad at this game.
So a 2 or a green?
Checking the time. We've got 8 seconds left.
New rule.
What's the new rule?
Choose a player. That player must talk and act very, very slowly to the end of the game.
For all ones.
This
You, I'm
is
gonna avoid it.
really bad. So I have to talk really slowly now.
So the 2 minutes is now up.
Not all games will only last 2 minutes. That's just because that's the special event we triggered.
That was like.
So because this was a special event, because we had the final countdown card come out, we need to see who has the fewest cards. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I've come out completely neat.
Ben,
I've got 4.
I also have 4.
But you know what? I'll let you do the rule.
Oh, he's a nice egg, isn't he?
So actually, I'm going to be even nicer because I will let you both do a rule. So we will need to do a little bit of work on coming up with a new card, and then we can stick them on our wall.
Fantastic. If you're here at Essen SPIEL, or even if you're not, you could come here and demo to get your own rule put into the game. However, if you're not at Essen SPIEL, you can use the hashtag blank rules and submit your own ideas. And if you come over, Justin, come all as far as you can. We've actually already played a game before a camera, and we've put in, if a blue O, which is for colorblind, the circle card, a blue circle is played, then the next player must shout Beast of Wah! So we've already got our own suggestion in. We hope to get that into the game permanently, but this will become its own Essen SPIEL copy over the next few days.
And it's going to be evolving in countless different ways. Because obviously, if you play with the same group all the time, your rules are probably going to have a vaguely similar kind of vibe. But we have 200,000 people coming through these doors over the next 4 days. And hopefully a big chunk of those 200,000 people are going to come and play. So I have no idea how this is going to end up. It's going to be amazing and brilliant and terrible and beautiful.
It is worth saying. We did only play with 3 people. You can play easily up to 6, it's recommended. You could go more, I would go more, I'd go like 20 people. Sounds fantastic fun. Look, we'll let you guys get back to it. Essen SPIEL is kicking off Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. We'll have tons of content, so we'll catch you for another update soon.